Welcome back to another episode of Sleeping Giants, Red Star Belgrade. Now, in the last episode, we won our first ever Champions League game, and it was great. It was against Lyon, of all people, and I was very, very happy with the performance. And it capped off a good little month for us. We'd won all 4 games in that month and only conceded 1 goal, and it was from the penalty spot against Lyon. So that was pretty bloody decent. Now, things this month have gone a little bit pear-shaped in a few different reasons, in the sense that injuries are back, and, well, okay, not too seriously, but still quite irritatingly. So we're going to start off against FK Partizan, and yeah, I know, that happened. And I still have yet to work out what. Like, obviously, Srnic and Petkovic both picked up injuries in this game, which was a pain. But for me, our problem was they just, like, they scored a penalty, would you believe, another piss-in penalty. And they had some clear-cut chances, as you can see, but the problem was they were all chances that they got on the break in the latter part of the second half while we were bombing at them. They'd go through, and Harry made a couple of decent saves, but they missed most of them. And I genuinely feel that we were very unlucky to lose this game. Like, we had a lot of chances ourselves and should have done a lot better, and it was the worst possible time to have some screw-ups, basically. And that's what's ended up happening in this one. Not really much to show you in terms of highlights, because, of course, it was a penalty that's won the game for them. In our next game, we had like a 2-week break in between those 2 games, so to give me a chance to recover sort of my anger issues after losing that game, essentially. Sorry, my mouse is going all funny at the moment, and I don't know why exactly. There's nothing running, apart from this, of course. So against Radnicki, we very nearly screwed it up again. Darko Lazic had a lot to answer for. Thankfully, he did actually answer it. Like, bear in mind, straight from the kickoff in this game, it was absurd. Like, long ball played over there, and we lose the ball immediately, and from then on, it is just hilariousness. Lazic here, terrible touch, straight in goes the player, and it's 1-0 to Radnicki after just 19 seconds, and I thought, oh god, this month isn't going to get any worse, because another defeat here could potentially have put us 9 points behind Partizan, and that is going to be a massively tough hill to climb. Thankfully, just a couple of minutes later, Gavric here with the ball in, flicked on by Planic, and there is Darko Lazic immediately making up for his error and levelling the game up. It took a little while then for us to break them down, but they really didn't do much for the rest of the game. We did eventually manage to get the goal that we needed, because we have to basically just keep on winning now. Just win as many league games in a row now as we can to try and catch up with Partizan and put the pressure on them, because that's all we can do, really. Ball out wide here to Petkovic, ball in here. Savicevic brings it down and scores the winner for us on 64 minutes with his 5th goal of the season. We needed that massively, and I'll show you why in a sec, because Partizan, obviously, by beating us, moved 6 points clear of us, and Vojvodina actually are second. We're currently sitting in 3rd place, 6 points behind Partizan. I still feel that we can catch them. There's only we're only a third of the way through the season, and I think they're going to drop points later in this season. Although we do still have to play them away from home, so we are going to have to build up some serious points on them. But I just think we just need to keep on winning games now for the rest of the year. We just need to absolutely kill it in terms of game wins for the rest of the season, and it's going to be tough, but we do have to win the league, and I think the second half of the year is where we really do come into our own in terms of strength. So I think that's where we're just going to go mental on them and try to rein them back in. But again, maybe it was a mistake resting players for the Champions League games earlier in the season, but I just felt that we needed to do it in order to get through. The other thing that could come in handy is the fact that, as you can see down here, Marko Nikolic has actually left Partizan to take the take the Serbian national team job, which means Partizan are currently without a manager, which could, I'm not saying it will, could come back and cost them. They're playing MacLeod today, which is a sort of, they're a mid-table side, MacLeod, so, but they're away, so you never know, they could do us a favour. Sorry, they're not playing them today, what we're talking about, we're doing Champions League today. Right. I'll tell you what we're doing, we're playing bloody Real Madrid. So let's just do a little quick squad update just to show you what's happened. Goals wise, Nenad Gavric is still the top scorer with 5, but Vukan Savicevic is now on 5 as well with Spotovic. Assists, of course, Srnic is still on 8. He's been injured, so to be fair, but hasn't given us an assist in a little while. Player of the match, it's 3 now for Luka Jovic, no big surprises there. Yellow cards, top yellow cards is Darko Lazic with 5. Interceptions now is also Darko Lazic with 209 interceptions. That man can intercept like a biznitch. Key passes, Hajlo Ristic, of course, with 36. Still, by far, the most effective player with regards to putting through those key balls. Although, got to say, good to see Mahatma Otto up there as well. Left winger Gavrich as well, also not bad with the key passes too. Then it sort of drops right down. As for games won ratio, well, the best one is actually Kovacevic, but he's not really played that many. So for me, Despotovic and Hauger still right up there. Key tackles, Lazic with 21. No big surprises there. Key aerial challenges, of course, Darko Lazic. Now, mistakes. Again, Milo Ristic now has 49 mistakes. He does need to look at that, and I'm just going to take a little look at his stats to see if there's any areas where maybe he could be, those mistakes could be coming from. Look at his mentals. Those are some glorious mental stats for a sort of 21-year-old. Everything's green except bravery. His heading and jumping reach and finishing are the only things that are below 10 now. I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe if you're playing as a sort of playmaker, you're bound to make some mistakes, which is why he probably has so many key passes, but also has a lot of mistakes from giving the ball away in those types of areas. That's the only thing I can think of. Lazic, of course, has made a lot of mistakes when you compare him to Planic, who, well, actually, I suppose, in terms of the number of games they've played, it's probably about the same, really. Centre-back, although that one mistake in the last game was an absolute belter of a mistake. So, let's get into today's game without any further ado. There's no need to beat around the bush. We're playing Real Madrid, and they are apparently, in theory, well, we'll look at their lineup when we actually get into the game, because that lineup seems to be wrong half the time. We are going to go for our full strength. I'm going to change things around a little. Damn, we're not, are we? Because Gavrich is bloody... not fit. Not fit in injuries. So Adamenko will actually start against Real Madrid. Baptism of fire, much. Okay, well, Karaklic is going to have to play that. That's one of the areas we need to strengthen him, but we just can't at the moment. So, right, I'm going to change this system a little bit, but I'm going to change it when we get into the game, because otherwise the standard tactic, and I don't want that. We're just going to make sure we turn off the 3D there. So let's see what system they are actually. Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale, Modric, Cruz, Khedira, Rodriguez, Ramos, Varane, Carvajal, and Keylor Navas on the bench. Casillas, Murillo, Rodriguez, Rondon, Douglas Costa, Marcelo, and Trigueros. God. You know what? Only changes I feel like actually making here. We're going to still try and be on control, because why the hell not? See what we can do against them. But we are going to drop deeper and close down less, because they will just play it through. In fact, we're going to drop deeper. And turn that off as well. We're just going to be really, really simple today. We are going to try and retain some possession, though, just because it does work for us. So I still think we're going to get absolutely spanked today. And really, I don't think we could have too much complaints if we do. You know, they are Real Madrid, we are us. They've not had the best start to the Champions League, but I still feel that they are Real Madrid, and we are us. But we got through the first 10 minutes, so that's always a bonus. And apparently I've had a couple of shots, but Ronaldo is just going to tear us apart at times, I feel. Look at that, Leon winning away at Gladbach, which could be quite helpful to us. Even if we lose here, it's going to be very finely poised going into the second round of matches. Sorry, going into, like, you know what I mean, going into all the return games, we're right in there with a chance at third spot, basically. And you never know, if we could come up with a surprise win at home against Gladbach, that would, I think for me, if we can beat Gladbach in the home game, that would give us 6 points and should be enough to get third spot, I think. But you just don't know, unfortunately. A win for Leon in Gladbach would do us a lot of favours, really. And it's all the way across here. It's Gareth Bale, and it's hit the post and cleared away. 12 minutes on the clock, and it is still 0-0. Imagine if we got a 0-0 draw against Real Madrid. We're not going to get a 0-0 draw against Real Madrid. Keep losing Karim Benzema. Well, stop losing Karim Benzema, then. That's my advice to you, lads. Straight at Keylor Navas. It's going to be a long day. I sense it's going to be a long evening. If I had to predict a final scoreline here, I'm going to say 3-0 to Real Madrid. I don't think we're bad enough to lose like 5 here or something, because we're actually setting up with the... Oh, well done, Nicola. That was a great piece of defending. Actually, not bad play there as well from Cernic. You know, I don't think we're bad enough to lose 5 to Real Madrid here. That's a good ball at the top here for Luka Jovic. He's in the box and he's lost it immediately. No, he's got it back. Nicely done. Penalty! Holy shit, snacks. We have a chance to take a 1-0 lead on Real Madrid. And is that Milos Bosancic or is that Mihajlo Ristic? Wait, who is that? Wait, no, it's not. Savicevic, of course. Go on! Oh my life! Red Star Belgrade 1, Real Madrid 0. Oh, imagine if we beat Real Madrid. We're not going to beat Real Madrid, but imagine if we did. Vukan Savicevic with the penalty. And, well, Real Madrid haven't offered a huge amount so far. They've not had a clear-cut chance in the first 20 minutes. The tactic we're playing is currently working, but that doesn't mean it's going to continue to work. We may have to adjust things as the game wears on, as we did against Lyon. That's a given. Well, then close them down. You know, I had thought I did set this on pre-instructions, but if we can, I don't want to get them drawn too far out. That is the downside to doing a system like that. Straight through Karim Benzema, and that's surely one. Oh, he's missed it. Amazingly, 26 minutes gone here at the Maracanã. I think it is the Maracanã, isn't it? They have their name the same as Brazil's national team stadium. Oh man, still winning. We've only had one shot on target the entire game so far, but it doesn't matter how many shots. I guess it doesn't matter how many shots you get on target. If he's going to smash it in from 40 yards. Oh, on the follow up, what a tackle from Nikola Antic. He's been an absolute beast at the back for us in this first half. I would just settle for seeing a half-time scoreline of Red Star Belgrade 1, Real Madrid 0, frankly. These are the sort of scorelines I was expecting us to be able to sort of achieve maybe actually what I'm talking about, like 10 years down the line in this save, not, in season 4. But, we'll take it. Otto there. He's done well. They're chasing back. They're working very, very hard for each other, and that's what we like to see. I think we might actually get to half-time, Real Madrid are going to that's the sort of thing that's going to cost us, though, where they're just so good and we'll just take it past you. But by not closing them down so much, we are certainly at least making it slightly more difficult. Oh, fuck. I don't know how he's even got that in the top corner there, but he has. And it is 1-1 here. And you can't say... But then again, that's their first clear-cut chance of the game, I think. Or is they an earlier one? I don't know how he even got this in, actually. Let's see. It looked like it went through them. But that happens, doesn't it? I mean, we are definitely not deserving of being... we didn't deserve to be 1-0 up overall. It's just going to be a long ball up, which they're going to... Ooh. Oh, that looked offside. That looked offside to me. To me, Ben, that looked miles offside. It's 2-1 to Real Madrid now. There goes our dreams. But that looks offside to me. Oh, he's not because of the fullback. And once Benzema's in here, he's never going to miss. And it's 2-1. Shame. We had that little moment of fantasy where we were actually beating Real Madrid. So, what do we do about it? Do we go attacking? I think we do, guys. It worked against Lyon. I know it's not going to work here, but what choice have we got? Let's just see what else we can do here. Turning off that, since Real Madrid are probably going to keep most of the possession anyway, we may as well pass into space, as they will want more goals against us. They're not just going to want to stick at 2-1, are they? Come on. So the plan is going to be to catch them on the break, even though we're playing an attacking style system. So we will be committing men forward as well. I do think that we'll probably end up conceding again in the second half, though. But we're giving it a good shout. We're giving it a good old go, and that's all I can really ask for from the guys. They've given it their best effort. We actually took the lead and held it for, quite a while. Well, not quite a while, but just that for a little bit before half-time's just cost us. The two little mistakes from us just letting Karim Benzema through, and you give him space, he'll finish. He's lethal. That's poor. I think the second half could end up being a blood... Oh, what a tackle on Cristiano Ronaldo, no less, but that's given us huge spaces. Rodriguez is balling. Bale, he's offside. No? Okay. Apparently he wasn't offside. Ball up the pitch to Otto. They're getting more and more of the ball. I might actually switch to a counter-style tactic to stop getting quite so many... Oh, Benzema's through again. To stop getting quite so many men caught forward, but meaning that since they're going to have that amount of the ball, we may as well let them. And oh, I thought that was going to go straight in. That would have been woeful defending, although there's a man completely free in the middle of the area, and once again, Khedira's poor finishing costs them there, basically. Oh, come on. We've got no one that can come in at all. Literally no one. We are so weak on that half. Oh, actually. Screw it. Luca's going out there, and Georgie, you're up front, mate. That absolutely was not what I clicked. There we go. Let's just hope that this can do something for us. Mate. 2-1 down at the moment to Real Madrid, though I do still feel like they've got more in them. And But as long as it's 2-1, we've got a chance of a late equaliser, and Ronaldo's going to score. Oh, what a tackle from Adamenko on Ronaldo. Oh, my life, they've given it straight back to him. Don't concede a penalty, Modric, and it's 3-1. Well, I don't know why I'm not angry, because, like, it's Real Madrid. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again, because it is Real off. But just don't want to concede any dodgy goals. Okay, that's poor. That's poor defending. Now it's 4-1, and that's depressing. I'm still in shock that we managed to hold them off for as long as we did. They've obviously changed something, and whatever they've changed has just completely blown us out the water, it would seem, and I guess that's bound to happen. We're not strong enough to be beating these sort of teams. Oh, 4-2! Mahatma Otu scores a goal against Real Madrid. Hey, at least we're giving it a go. We've actually scored twice against them, and that's going to make our goal difference at least slightly better, although it's still the worst in the group, and we are still going to be bottom. But, you know, at the halfway stage, we're still only a point from a knockout place, and that's fine, you know? That is fine. Ristic. Lazic! Oh, my life! What is going on here? It is Red Star Belgrade 3, Real Madrid 4. We have really stepped it up in these last few minutes. What are Madrid playing at? We've been great here. And it's Darko Lazic with the big header, and it is 3-4. Don't want to go on, like, you know, overload or anything against them. We're going to stick to what we're doing. Because it's well, it's not working. It's not working, I suppose, is the best way of looking at it. Jovic flicks it up for Despotovic. Surely not another one. Surely not another one. Despotovic, can he find a ball in? He can. It's in the back of the net! It's a Rodriguez own goal, and it is Real Madrid. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Srevena Vesda 4, Real Madrid 4. Great header from Rodriguez, straight in the back of his own net. I will take that any day of the week. Like, they probably will get a 5th goal against us, make no mistake about that. But the way we've played, to me, has demonstrated huge amounts of, like, they deserve the most credit you could possibly give a team. Frankly, they deserve it, because they've been utterly brilliant to actually get those goals. Like, just to actually be in a position to be level with Real Madrid again. They've just thrown away a 3-goal lead against a team that have only had like one shot in the entire game at this point. 8 minutes to go here. Savicevic is going right into that corner there, and whew, like, they probably will win this 5-4, but my God, what a performance it's been to come back. Because they're now going to have to rejig their team again, and they probably will do, and then it will almost certainly be Karim Benzema again. And there it is, 5-4. Why not overload it? I can't believe this. What a comeback. I mean, you know it's going to get taken away from you, though. That's the problem. Like, bad defending again, and Karim Benzema scores his 4th of the night. That is the issue, though. You always knew that it was going to be a tough one. Have I made any substitutions? What are you doing? Who do we even want? Oh, Christ. Who do we even want? Hauger maybe for Cernic? Petkovic at right back for Adamenko just for these last few minutes? Like, to be fair, if we lose 5-4 to Real Madrid, then that is a pretty freaking impressive performance from us. It would have to go down as a good result. I can't believe we came back from 4-1 down to draw level at 4-all and then throw it all away again. Oh, we've come so close to an absolutely stunning result there. So there you go. Red Star Belgrade 4, Real Madrid 5. Oh, fair play. Like, well done, guys, for coming as close as that, really. We've scored 4 goals against Real Madrid. I don't know where that really came from, and such a shame. Imagine if we'd got a point there. It would have been all tied, I think. No, in fact, Real Madrid would have been bottom of the group if we got a point against them. What a result that would have... Oh, that is guttingly close. But you know how it is. Once they... Even when we got them back, you just know that they're going to get another goal. Even if I'd have gone on defensive there, if anything, they probably would have got more than one goal had I done that. So there we go, guys. Wow. Whew. So in the next episode, we won't be doing the Real Madrid away game because, you know, we need to speed this up a little bit. We're coming back and doing the Mönchengladbach home game, and that's going to be huge for us now, because if we can win that, there is a real chance for us in the Champions League. Genuinely. That'll put us on to 6 points, and it would get a win over one of the rival, basically. So that'll be a huge result for us. We're having a real go at the Champions League this year, and I'm really enjoying it again. It's been fun. So there we go, guys. If you like what you've seen, please feel free to drop a like on the episode, and if you'd like to even on that, please subscribe to my channel for more Portsmouth and Red Star Belgrade in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I will see you guys in the next episode for probably one of the most important games in this save against Gladbach. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.